Evacuate City 17 at once, if not sooner. I cannot state this without enough emphasis.
Hey Vsauce, Michael here. Animals are a really strange and unique thing. There are a bunch of creatures that live in the same world as us humans, but they are very different from us. Some of them have more than 2 legs. Some of them have no legs. Some of them are delicious. Some of them think you are delicious. Some of them can fly. Some of them can swim. And some of them have psychic superpowers. You've maybe heard about animals that seem to be able to predict natural events. These animals will act weirdly whenever they sense that a disaster is coming. One example of this phenomenon was in 2011, when mammals and birds reportedly disappeared from Yanataga National Park several weeks before a major earthquake happened in Peru. This case was highly debated in the science sphere. Some argue that it's just purely coincidental, and some think that they may have really good senses. If you thought this stuff wasn't crazy enough, how about an animal that can predict human events, like sports? Well, let me introduce you to Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Not you.
My name is Paul Anderson.
Also not you. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Paul the Octopus. Paul the Octopus was hatched from an egg on the 26th of January 2008 at the Sea Life Centre in Weymouth, England. He spent his first few months in a British aquarium. After that, he was moved to a tank at one of the chain centers at Oberhausen in Germany. You've probably wondered about how this cute octopus got his name. Well, his name was taken from the title of a poem by the German children's writer Boy Lorenzen. The book is called Der Tintenfisch Paul Octopus. According to Sea Life's entertainment director Daniel Fay, Paul demonstrated intelligence early in life. If you didn't know, octopuses are an interesting animal. They have 8 long, stretchy and sticky hands called tentacles, and each of the tentacles has a mini brain inside, so they technically have 9 brains. I guess that's the reason why Paul can accurately predict the football winners. Mostly. Before we start looking at his predictions, let me explain how he's even doing this thing in the first place. So, in his tank, Paul will be presented with 2 plastic boxes. Each box is marked with the flag of a team, and each box has food inside them. It's either a mussel or an oyster. Paul flagged his selections by picking food from containers representing the competing nations. The container selected by the hungry octopus is assumed to be the predicted winner. Keep in mind that Paul cannot see the flag in the front of the box, so his prediction is totally fair and unbiased. Right? Before his big fame in 2010, he predicted some Euro 2008 matches. Here's a quick rundown of all of his predictions. Germany vs Poland. He predicted Germany to win, and he's correct. Germany vs Croatia. He predicted Germany again, and he's wrong. Germany vs Austria. He predicted Germany for the 3rd time, and he picked the right choice. Germany vs Portugal. Another Germany pick, and he's right. Germany vs Turkey. He predicted Germany again, and he's correct. And finally, Germany vs Spain. As you can probably guess by now, he picked Germany. And guess what? He is wrong. He is wrong. Spain wins the final match. So 4 correct predictions out of 6 matches. Not bad for a first time predictor, to be honest. Also, if you didn't realize already, he always predicted the same country in every match, and that is Germany. Now you can say that he is nitpicking and biased, but this was his first job as a predictor, so cut him some slack. Spoiler alert, he's going to have more predictions variety in the next big football event, and that event is the June 11, 2010. The FIFA World Cup has officially started. The German news channel, NTV, has started to broadcast Paul's prediction live on television. He's ready to predict all the German matches. Let's see if he can correctly predict all of them. The first Germany match, with Australia as their opponent. Paul is predicting that Germany is going to win. Let's see. And he's right. The second one is Germany versus Serbia. Paul is predicting Serbia. He always chooses Germany, but he's doing something different now. I hope this is the right choice. Let's see. And yep, he's right. This is the first time he chose Germany opponent and he got it correctly. Let's see his next prediction. The third one is Ghana versus Germany. And he's choosing Germany. Let's see. And he's correct again. So far so good. Let's see his next prediction. The fourth Germany match with England as their opponent. Paul is picking Germany again. Let's see. And he got it. Nice. I ran out of good things to say, so let's just jump into the next match. The next match is Argentina versus Germany. Paul chose Germany as the winner. Let's see. And he's right. 5 predictions and no misses. Let's keep it going. The next one is Germany versus Spain. Paul was picking something different this time again. He picked Spain as the winner. Let's see. And he's correct. Great. Next one. The 7th match is Uruguay versus Germany. Paul chooses Germany as always. Let's see if he got it right. And he got it right. Let's go to the last match. And finally, the final World Cup 2010 match. Sadly, Germany didn't make it to the final, so Paul had to choose between the Netherlands and Spain. Paul predicted that Spain is going to take the World Cup trophy. Let's see if Paul got the prediction right.
They try to open up the Dutch via another route. Iniesta's in the middle all alone. If Fernando Torres can find him, it's stabbed away uncomfortably to Fabregas. Surely now, Spain have won the World Cup for the first time in history.
Paul is correct.
And
The octopus, we love you. You pick the winner when you eat your dinner. Paul, the octopus, we love you.
Paul the Octopus has successfully predicted all of the German match results. He also successfully predicted that Spain would be the winner of the 2010 World Cup. The probability of achieving such a perfect series of predictions is 1 in 256 chances, and he absolutely crushed it. Give him a clap, everybody. It's Pauline time. After his unbeatable prediction streak in the 2010 World Cup, he has become somewhat of a celebrity and is a commercial attraction in Germany. Having wowed the world's media with his predictions, Paul has put the mundane German city of Oberhausen on the map. Just like any celebrity, Paul got a lot of fans. So many people loved him because he is a cute little octopus. In 2010, Utah celebs developed an iPhone app called Ask the Octopus. It's an app where you can put your own choices and an octopus will choose whatever choice you put. It's a cool app for indecisive people. There are also 2 movies about Paul that were released. One is a documentary called The Life and Times of Paul the Psychic Octopus. It's a documentary about Paul. And the second one is a Chinese thriller film called Kill Octopus Paul. It's a pretty crazy movie about a secret football gambling operation that involves the one and only Paul the Octopus. You can watch it for free on YouTube. I'm surprised that not a lot of people know about this because it's a great example of a so bad it's good type of movie. Here's some clips of them.
You got the bastard, hush. Now go get Imogen Royce and we can get to the core.
As I said before, he has a lot of fans, but just like any celebrity, he got a lot of haters too. Because of his accurate predictions, many football fans from all around the world either love him or hate him. Some of them threatened to cook him for correctly choosing Spain to be the home team in the 2010 World Cup. When Argentina lost to Germany in the quarterfinals, Nicolas Pedoro, a famous chef from Argentina, shared a cooking recipe on his Facebook page. As you can already guess, one of the main ingredients in this recipe is a fresh octopus. I hope the recipe is still good regardless of the chef's intention. According to his keeper, Oliver Walenciak, there are always people who want to eat our octopus, but he is not shy, and we are here to protect him as well. He will survive. However, that last sentence has aged badly, because a few months later, something tragic happened. On the 26th of October 2010, Paul the Psychic Octopus has died in Oberhausen, Germany. Paul was last checked by staff on 25th October 2010 and was in good health, but the following morning he was found dead. He was 2.5 years old, a normal lifespan for an octopus. In the following days, Paul was cremated and his ashes were placed in an urn and displayed in a shrine for visitors to see. In 2011, Paul the Octopus received a permanent memorial in Sea Life Aquarium in Oberhausen, Germany. The aquarium where Paul lived first suggested the idea of setting up a memorial to the octopus after his death, and now his legacy has been enshrined with a big statue. The statue is around 1.80 meters high, with Paul straddled on top of a football, with a see-through window displaying a golden urn containing his ashes. And during the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil, Paul was featured in a Google Doodle. He was represented as in heaven, with a halo on top, resting in a billowy bed of clouds, trying to choose his next predictions. Hopefully, with all the tribute and memorials, everyone will know his story and his legacy can live on forever. It's safe to say that he left a pretty big impact and impression on the football community. He influenced a lot of people to start training their pets as wizards. That's the reason why you will see a lot of news about animal predictors in every World Cup since 2010. For example, Shahin the camel, Achilles the cat, and many others. Despite all those animal predictors over the years, they just don't quite hit the same as Paul. They don't have the same impact and legacy as him. Paul the Octopus is a one-of-a-kind thing. He oracled his way into the hearts of the spectators during the 2010 World Cup and thus gained world fame as the Octopus Oracle. In the end, Paul the Octopus was the biggest winner and star of the 2010 FIFA World Cup. You could even say that he is the most famous octopus in the world. Rest in peace, Paul the Octopus. Anyway, thanks for watching this video and I'll see you next time.